Yo, it's your boy Montego Ramon, man. You know what's going on, and we are here right now on Rizerz. Thank you for checking in. We are here with another trade highlight for the week, man. I got some pretty cool slight stuff going on. To keep it real, y'all, it's been a rough week. You know, it was a rough week. I'm gonna tell you why. Mentally, I was going through it. Mentally, I was just dealing with a lot, man. Still was pushing through, but we might touch on that a little bit, man. So what I got to start doing is basically I really need to improve my self-talk in private. You know, when I'm with and around others is easier, but I think I can work on my self-talk in terms of like, affirmations, commands, what else they call them, automatic self responses, stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm just being totally vulnerable right now because I think it's super important, and I think it will help people. It will help people with talking yourself into that future that you want to see. Now, it's not to say that you can speak the future into existence, but what happens is something, for instance, like let's say we started to use the phrase, I am learning and understanding the charts better every day, every hour. And when you say it, feel that vibration through your entire being, every cell and every bone in your body. You know what I'm saying? Versus being like, man, this whack, this is that. Right. So just like that. And we're gonna hop right in the charts. All right, as you can see here, that's the cue, Montego. I have to cue myself on this. As you can see right now, I'm gonna hit the play button. It was a rough week, but we still got some pretty cool highlights. And I started trading the Trump USD coin, which might actually show y'all that highlight. But right now, on a personal account as well too, I found this great platform on trading cryptocurrency. Right now, as you can see, we're just basically trading on a 50K account. Right here, you can see we have a little bit of some support right here. Obviously, price is trending up. As you can see, this is a clear trend. And then we had a pullback, right? We had a pullback. I'm actually targeting a area at about the 2200 area where there is a clear fair value gap on the larger time frame, right? And so simple as that. After I seen this, this basically right here is an evening star, or you can call it like a hammer, and basically what it's saying is that there's an exhaustion of sellers to the downside, of price to the downside, right? I'm not gonna say sellers and stuff like that, but there's an exhaustion of price to the downside. And then on this side and over here, you can see now it's not wanting to break below that level again. So we're reading candlesticks here together, and I'll actually go through and we'll look up a hammer or a evening star, right? And what it actually means and what it's communicating to you. Basically, and so I'm going to speed this up. As you can see, price is bouncing off this blue line. That's the 20 EMA right there. And the reason I know to take this is because I'm familiar with it. I'm familiar with Nasdaq and how it moves sometimes. It's not to say that this always happens. They're always going to go in your favor, but not a lot of times you can actually take a trade like this and you can see it bounced from here. What happened here? What was I about to say? I kind of got distracted there. Yeah, so basically it bounced. I took a position, and every time it came back and was in an area, I'm loading in positions. You know what I'm saying? And so as you can see, originally I was in there for a sale, possibly. I think originally I might have been in there for a sale because I thought it was exhausting coming to the top. It actually did kind of make a new high where you have this doji candle in the center. You know what I'm saying? You have this doji candle in the center. It kind of did make a new high, but to me, I've seen a lot of times where price will do this. It actually won't break this level over here, and then it'll come back down on this side. But actually over here, what it did was it pulled back, made this low, actually made a new high, came back and made a higher low, and then continued upward. As you can see, it's starting to make this parabolic movement here. It's actually, and you can see we got a boom boom candle, or we have an engulfing candle, and then it's coming back to retest this level that it broke through as resistance and now turned to support, basically, right? And so you could say, for instance, like that support level might be, that resistance level was here. You can see where the candles were, they'll go up and then it's getting pushed down, go up and then push down, go up and then push down. Or if it's a white candle, it's basically getting pushed down from that high, being pushed down. Then you see this right here, strong. This right here means there was some strong buying pressure here, or some strong price increases right here, right? A strong demand for price, and it shot right back up as it tried to come down and break that 20 EMA. Did not close below it, and you see it's not breaking this 20 EMA on any of these candles. And so as we get up here, boom, boom, and we had the boom boom candle, it pulls back. You see how it doesn't, there's these minor levels of support and resistance you kind of got to pay attention to. It's not something you should read into too heavily, but a lot of times it can give you extra confirmation and confluence when taking your trades. Or holding your positions, you know, like assuming it's going to go up, because I'm already in profit here. You can see I'm up $200 something. I'm on a 50K account. I was really hoping to beat this thing in just a single trade, because I knew today price was going to run. And the thing is, man, I have in the past been terrible about knowing where a price level is going, but not finding that right entry and catching myself trading and then blowing the account. But as we're learning and understanding the charts better, as we affirmed and commanded earlier, you know, every time we doing this and get on this, man, we're getting better at this. And so as you can see, we start to slide into some profit here. I'm gonna speed this thing up a little bit. You can see how I start to manage the trade a little bit. As you see, we're starting to take off a little bit. Shortly here, I will start to move my stop loss into take profit, not even at break even. I'm going to secure a little bit of profit. You see that right there? I moved 2 positions up. I moved 2 basically micro sales, basically micro contracts, 5 dirt, and now I have 4, basically a whole 20, and I'm just kind of moving with those guys. You can see we got as high as 1,400 in profit. We started taking some profit there, as you can see, boom, boom, and then we close out. And so that's how that trade went. But as you can see, I had price coming way up here, and I have even areas above that. Basically, I was calling the openings of fair value gaps, right? And price eventually did go up there. And so that's one thing that was pretty exciting this week, you know. We're gonna pause that one. That was one thing that was pretty exciting this week. In terms of let's pause this. In terms of the way I've been calling price over a longer period, like I can see where it's going. Now it's about like, okay, how do I get my entries better? This was a trade, literally I woke up in profit. One of my trades was, okay, look, one trade I took, I was down like 5 grand. This one I woke up and this one was like 2 grand in profit, you know. And you can see later I end up adding this position, but ask me where the other candle is. I placed that trade way back at somewhere in like Tokyo or the Sydney session. Like that's when I placed that one, right? So after the close of New York. And so I woke up in profit. And I'm not sure where my take profit zone was. I think I did this and just forgot I had set the trade. I was supposed to get back to it. I got busy or something. But that was pretty crazy. And as you can see, we caught whole moves there. You know, we was just deep in profit, you know, type stuff. But actually, the level was actually way down here somewhere, right? And then I just bought this position later and it averaged it out because it was obviously price was way up here now at the 22 level. Like I said, where I just talked about, we were taking trades way down here at 21 21,800s. You know, that's where we had just won that last trade that the day before, the trading day before. And so that's a little bit of that. That's how that's looking. And if you see here, which also I was going to talk about, what did we see there? We talked about the hammer or the morning star candles. All right. Okay, because basically how I caught this one though was like I said, man, y'all know I trade fair value gaps. So I'm just looking for the gaps for either entries or an exit, you know, basically. And then that's how I move. It's like, what direction is price going? If it hits the fair value gap, what direction would the fair value gap push price? Is it going to push past it, or is it going to push or make it price bounce and go in the opposite direction? Sometimes, a lot of times, you might just get it, touch it, pull back a little bit, and then continue going in the direction it's going. That's perfectly cool with me. Man, I need some water, man. Hold on. We talking. I just left the gym. Equinox has been beautiful. I'm gonna be real with y'all. This year we on Equinox. I made that commitment. Okay, cool. All right, so that's how that trade went. And then I ended up just closing, guys. I ain't even doing anything. I ended up just closing. Let me see. Yeah, I ended up just closing like 2,000 in profit, something like that. Yeah, I ended up just closing. You can see it definitely went higher, and then I think I just didn't want to hold anymore. Yeah, I just closed. Cool. Done deal. All right. And then this one right here, this one was a, let's see this real quick. Okay, this one was a, as you can see here, we're on this new app. As you can see, it's all over the place. I can't even hide it. And I'm just taking this trade off the phone as I'm learning how to use the app, been playing around with the Trump coin. The reason I chose to is because I know it's gonna have a lot of volatility, and I'm like, I wanted to find some way to kind of capitalize off the gains or the returns or the volatility from it. So right here, simple, basically support and resistance. I was trying out some Bollinger Bands. I understand them, you know, like I said, I've been through baby pips, not the whole thing. I'm probably at a high school level right now. But we need to get to that collegiate, you know, that high level stuff. That's something I'm going to get to. I'm just slowly working towards, you know. I just do about a page a day, and it's been years. Sometimes I take breaks without even noticing, but whatever, man. We're going to get a more consistent schedule going. I'll probably start mapping it out on my calendar, because that is super important, yo. Just making sure I'm like continually learning, you know, learning everything I can. I'm gonna say this though, it's not like you need to learn all this stuff, but it's like once you got your thing going, you need to stay consistent with that thing and then don't change, you know, because there's guys out here winning with 30% win rates, you know, stuff like that, 40% win rates. Could I tell you my win rate? Maybe. I have to go check the stats my damn self. I gotta do a better job of that. Maybe I could actually start now, actually keeping the projection of my wins, taking more solid trades. I take a lot of trades, so a lot of times I just like to catch the day. How did I do on the day? You know, because a lot of times I'm taking a lot of positions. So as you can see right here, like I'm running through the different time frames. Right here, we're on the 5 minute. I think I was mostly trading for the 5 minute. I don't know if it actually hit my TP. Let's see. I don't think it actually hit my TP. Let's get it out of here. Boom. Let's see. We sped it up a little bit. And as you can see, man, this trade basically, eventually I ended up moving take my stop loss into just to lock in some profit, like I always do, guys. Y'all already know how it goes. Look, price pulling back. I might have even loaded in some more positions. Let me see, and we'll speed this up, because basically all I did was trade support and resistance. It held, you know, managed the trade well. I seen it coming down. I was aiming for a fair value gap. You can see the fair value gap over here that I was aiming for. Price had obviously exploded up, made a high, started coming down. I was hoping to catch it at this fair value gap. I don't think it didn't pull back to that. So I just, as you can see, I was just loading in position. So you see all these S's because each time I was just loading in like $5 or $10 at a time max. You know what I'm saying? What I love too is that they let you trade with a small amount of money. Like I put maybe a couple $100, $300 in there and we just trade with like $5 at a time, just trying to figure it out, you know. So when, because you got to get really familiar with your app. So when stuff my boy said, when it gets sticky, man, you got to know how to move. So I think that's super important to get very familiar with the tools you are using, so that you on the tool are one and you can move fluidly. You know what I'm saying? Fluidity, you know what I'm saying? You got to have that awesome, that amazing workflow. You know what I'm talking about, man? We've been talking about that a little bit this past week with my Pro Tools professor. He basically was talking about how, you know, I've worked with a producer who moves so fast, he didn't even have to touch the mouse to make everything happen. And his workflow was insane. He was just super fluid, getting stuff done. I've never seen it before. But that set a standard for me. That was years ago. That set a standard for me. So now I understand my professor in here laying it down for me, like, oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. So I'm in there really learning the shortcut keys and all that. And I think we just closing some profit here, guys, as it pulled back. Let's see. I'm sure I close it before it actually hits the TP, or maybe it just hits the TP. Oh, you see, I moved the stop loss. We're up as much as 35, probably like $37 in profit. Maybe we touched a 40 piece. Did we touch a 40 piece? I think if we would have closed this, it would have been like $41, $42. But see, like right there, we have 41, and I think I closed around like maybe 30 something bucks. I gotta figure out how to use the trailing stop loss, man. I haven't figured that out yet, man. Like I think I said the trailing stop loss earlier, but I end up losing $25. I'm like, yo, how do you work this thing? You know what I'm saying? You see, you can kind of see what the app kind of looks like, type stuff. You know what I'm saying? I got $112 in there, $111. It kind of show you based on your position, right? It shows you how much your ROI is based on what you risk. I risked $40. I'm up $34, so I'm at about 92% ROI on that. See, you came back, hit your boy's stop loss on the turnaround at 36 flat. We made 34 bucks. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Smooth deal, man. All right, cool. We did that. All right, this is what we about to do now, guys. Look, check this out. We about to bow. Hold on. See, trading view already up. You know what's going on. We about to go check out now the evening star. Let's check Hammer Candlestick images. All right, this is what the hammer looks like. Boom. What is a hammer? High, close, open. Here's the low. High, open, close. What? They capping. Nah, this is not where the open is. This is not the close. This is not the open, and this is not the close. This is reverse. Yo, whoever made this, guys, that don't you dare. That's wrong, bro. On a green candle, the open is at the bottom. The reason it's green because price went up. So the close is going to be at the top of the body of the green candle. Remember that. That was backwards. I don't know where they need to take that off the internet. They out here fraudulent activity going on right there. All right, let's see here. Look, signal type, bullish reversal pattern. What is this? This is a Hammer Candlestick pattern. Is that not what we just saw? We literally saw this. It was a big white candle though, so it would have been red. So it would have been more like this or something right there. See, right? See, now this one is right. Opening price at the bottom. Opening price at the bottom. Closing price here. I don't know about this one. This one wrong. This is, bro, they out here tripping today, but this is actually correct though. Last time they had they had it reversed on the green candle. But yeah, basically what it says, signal type bullish downtrend formation. I don't know about that one. This is an inverted hammer. This is more what ours look like, right? Ours was, because my candles are white and green. This was a red and a green candle, and you can see bearish prior trend, bullish trend. And so in the trade that I took, it was price did a slight pullback, made the candle, then obviously made the bullish trend reversal, you know what I'm saying? Or not really a bullish trend reversal, it basically was a pullback for the continuation, you know. So that was that. And that is all I got for you guys. I want to thank you all for just tuning in. You know, I've been you know, pretty consistent with this now, and like I said, I'll be here for like the next 10, at least the next 10, dropping these videos every week, you know, just as I document the journey and just continue to improve. Oh, this is actually what we saw as well too. So here's the doji candle. So remember the doji candlesticks? The doji candlestick, when I talked about the doji in there, you can rewind to see that. You see that handle, and you can see after the hammer what it price do. Took off. Like, that's really cool. So but yeah, man, no matter what these candlestick patterns say, like, you have to get used to what you're trading. Whatever it is you trading, index, forex, stock, like, you got to get familiar with how that stock, that pair, that index, that commodity, how does it move? You know what I'm saying? So that concludes our trade highlights of the week, man. It's your boy Montego Ramon, man. You know what I'm on, man. Talk to yourself nicely. Take your goals, form a statement, a simple statement that just basically states that you're improving and getting better at the thing you're doing. If you feel not feeling confident in it, you know. So let's say with the charts, right? Repeat after me. Every day I am learning and understanding to trade and understand the charts better. It's your boy Montego Ramon, man. You know what I'm on. Rizerz, we rise to the occasion. Peace.